So I just wanted to share something. Um, I've had the craziest day. It's just been one of those days where it's just nonstop and just chaos and one thing after the other. And Wednesdays are always a crazy busy day for me. Work and then picking up the kids and getting my daughter to piano lessons and grabbing dinner, rushing to church. It's always crazy on Wednesdays. But today there was more chaos thrown in there. And by the time I got home to pick the rest of my family up to get to church, I even told my husband, I said, I'm just so exhausted. I just don't even want to go. I just want to sit down and stay home. And, but I don't do that. I go anyway. I lead music on Wednesday nights at church. And usually I'm prepared and have songs sent out to the worship team and know what we're going to be doing. And today I showed up and I was just exhausted and I didn't have any songs picked out. And I was just real honest. I walked in and I told the worship team and the pastor, I said, I'm just going to be honest. It's been a crazy day and I didn't even want to come. And I said, I don't have songs picked out. So y'all help me out and let's pick some songs. And usually we do a few hymns on Wednesday nights, but they helped me pick a few songs. And and the devil, he doesn't want us to be there. He doesn't want us to be there at church. That's the last place he wants us to be. And so he makes things tricky, I feel like. And so we're singing these songs and I'm just feeling so tired and exhausted. And the first song we sang was I'll Fly Away. And this is just something about me. God speaks to me through songs often and song lyrics. And so we're singing I'll Fly Away. And you could hear that song your whole life and not, you can sing every word and not pay attention to the words because it's so well known. But we're singing and the third verse said, and it turned out that every song we sang, it was just like it was all for me. And I didn't even really pick the song. I did this one, but the rest of them I didn't even pick. But the third verse, it says, just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I thought, wow, okay, this is a weary day and we're going to have weary days, but we show up even when we're weary, we show up. And I didn't leave weary. I left refreshed and filled up, and it was exactly what I needed. And the next song was Homesick, an old gospel song, Homesick, and it says, this world's been a wilderness. I'm ready for deliverance. I've never been this homesick before. And I just couldn't hardly sing this song because I was crying, because this is one of those days when everything just felt like a wilderness, and I was homesick. I mean, things will be so much better when we can go on home to heaven. So it just felt like every song was just speaking to me. I don't know, when I go to a small church, but I love our church family where we all love one another. And I don't know if everybody else got the same out of the song, the worship music tonight, but I really was blessed by it. And I was just fired up when we left. Then we heard a great message. And like I said, I came in weary. I didn't leave that way. And so I just wanted to share that. God is so good and he shows up when we when we need him. And I felt his presence at church tonight. And he sees us where we're at. I didn't show up necessarily prayerful. I was tired. And I was just going to sing a few songs, and I didn't expect to feel, we know God's presence is there, but sometimes you can just feel it thick, and it really got me tonight. And so even on the tired days, even when it's crazy chaotic and you're just getting things thrown at you left and right, or you lock your keys in the car while it's running, which is what happened to me today, just show up. Even if you're tired, it's always worth it. You're never gonna regret it. Just like on Sunday mornings, it's so hard to get up on a Sunday morning and get kids ready for church, but you never regret it. So anyway, just thought I'd share.